The next question from you concerns retirement ages in relation to the Equality Act, which just came in its first, shall we say, measurable capacity a couple of weeks ago. Are you concerned here that discrimination might be at play in terms of age?
Yes, I mean, age discrimination is one of the things I'm very concerned about with the Equality Act, both at the upper end of the scale, people retiring, and actually at the lower end of the scale, with younger people moving into jobs and independent living for the first time. But with regard to compulsory retirement ages, I'm not sure that telling somebody you must retire simply because you've reached a certain age, I'm not sure that is compatible with the provisions of the Equality Act.
But is it fair to say that in some companies, in some job roles, presumably the ones where this discriminatory policy, in your words, is enforced, that once people reach a certain age, it's simply not viable to keep them employed anymore?
And to my mind, that would be a capability issue. It's actually, if you can no longer physically do the job, that's one issue entirely. But simply to say you've hit a certain age, and that automatically means you're no longer capable, you're no longer fit and able. Who makes that determination? Why? That is completely unrealistic. I mean, you can be totally fit and able at 70 and not fit and able at 40. So at what point do you say, actually, we're going to set an arbitrary line and say, that's the line, you've crossed it, I'm sorry, but it doesn't matter whether you're any good at your job or not, whether you're still capable of doing it, we're just going to say on your bike. So that's where the question's coming from, is actually are compulsory retirement ages compatible with the Equality Act, and if they are, in what way, and is there other changes that are going to have to be made, especially along the public sector lines as well? I
suppose those concerns will only be compounded by continuing uncertainty over pensions.
I think so. I think that's a good point to make, especially we are moving into sort of a single state pensions and that kind of thing over here, the new Manx pension, I think they're calling it. So yeah, it is important to get these things right now at the start of the process. What I wouldn't like to see is us move along over the next couple of years in a sort of a sea of uncertainty.